Hey guys, my name is Matt Bunting and I'm a fisheries biologist with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Basically what that means is that I catch, count, and study fish for a living so that whenever you and your friends and family want to go out there and try to catch fish, there's plenty of them out there to be caught. But what we're going to go over today is a couple of knot tying techniques and when to use them in certain situations. Alright, first knot that we're going to go over is called the improved clinch knot. It's a pretty simple knot used to tie to fishing hooks. You can tie it to swivels, tie to lures. Okay. What you're gonna do is take your fishing line, go through the eye of your hook, take your tag end that you just had, you're gonna wrap it around your main line about 5 times or so. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you'll take this tag end right here, stick it through the loop that you made right next to the eye of your hook. Now once you're through there, you made the second loop, and you're gonna go back through that. And what you wanna do is pull on your main line and your tag end simultaneously so that your knot slides down and gets snug right up against the eye of your hook. It also helps if you wet your line before doing this. A little bit of lubrication helps to slide the knot down, helps it sit right there on the eye hook where you want it. And that's it. That is your improved clinch knot. Next knot that we're gonna learn how to tie, it's called the loop knot. So loop knot works really well if you're using circle hooks like this, if you're using any live bait or dead bait. It also works well if you're using any artificial lures, because with the knot not cinching down directly onto the eye of the hook, it'll give your hook or lure a lot more mobility and give it a lot more action. So it's a pretty simple knot, probably one of my favorite knots to tie. Take your fishing line, make a single overhand loop like that. So you have your overhand loop like that. Take your end, go through the eye of the hook. Now you take your tag end, you'll wrap it around your main line up above this loop 2 times. So 1, 2. Now you'll go back and you'll put your tag end through that original overhand loop that we first made. Once you do that, pull your main line and your tag end simultaneously. And then once it's kind of cinched down on itself, just pull it snug. There you go. There is your loop knot. Like I said, this works best if you're using artificial lures or if you're using circle hooks. With it being loose like this with a circle hook, it'll give that hook a lot more mobility to kind of move around the fish's mouth and kind of work its way out. In hopes that it'll kind of set the hook right in the corner of the fish's mouth without them swallowing it. This will make it easier for you to get the hook out, and it'll also be healthier for the fish. You won't be swallowing the hook and damaging them. Okay, next knot that we're gonna learn how to tie is called the Albright Special or the Albright Knot. You'll use this knot to tie together usually fishing leader material to fishing line. So a lot of times I'll be using braided line and then I'll be tying on either a monofilament or a fluorocarbon leader. So what you're gonna do, take your heavier line, your leader material, you're just gonna make a loop like that. I hold it tight. Now you'll take your fishing line, go through that loop. You're gonna go down like this, go down with it, and then start making your wraps going up towards the V that you made. I like to do about 5 or 10 wraps. And then what you're gonna do, take your tag end, go back through this V right here, and you're gonna pull and also push up your line right here that you just wrapped. Pull your tag end, just slide everything up. And there you go. There's the Albright Special. All right, the next knot that we're gonna learn how to tie, it's called the Uni Knot. So the Uni Knot is good for tying fishing line to hooks, tying fishing lines to leaders, tying to swivels. You can also use it similar to the Albright Special like we previously did, where you can tie different lines and leaders together. And in that way, then it's called a double Uni Knot. But today we're focused on just tying the Uni Knot to a fishing hook. So what you're gonna do, take your fishing line through the eye of the hook. You wanna give yourself ample tag end for this one. You're gonna come back, you're gonna double up the lines like this. Now you have the lines doubled up. Come back. Now you'll make a loop like this back towards the eye of your hook, and then you're gonna wrap around the 2 lines right here. You wanna go about 5 times or so. and then pull up with it. The knot will cinch down kind of wherever you pull it tight, but you want to make sure you slide it down onto the tagger or down onto the base of your hook. And once you're situated right there on the eye of the hook where you want it, now you can pull it tight. Pull it on both the tag end and the main line. There you go. There's a Uni Knot.